Yo, Wesam, what's up, man?
Oh my God,
hey,
Monty,
dude, so good to see you. I just want to say, I've known you for so long. It's so cool that you've stayed humble. You haven't been obsessed with your vanity or so many actors in LA. They just care about how people think about them and their bodies, and it's just so really cool. I'm really proud of you.
You know it, baby.
Thank you, man. Hey, stop! Don't stop, man! Let go! You're so strong. Don't look at me that way, Keish.
It's gonna be a long podcast.
I am trying my hardest not to scream.
Not
right
to fire
now.
away. Yeah.
I am trying my hardest not to scream and yell. I was fired up on my way here. First of all, welcome, Wesam's World, episode number something. Our guest today, my friend Monty Geer. What's up? How's it going?
Great.
Worst handshake ever.
I know. We'll re-edit it. We'll fix it in post.
That's okay. So many things distracting
We'll
me.
use some AI to fix it.
I almost got into a horrific highway crash on the way here.
What
and
were
I'm
you
still
doing?
shaken up about
Yeah?
it.
Why?
Well, you just asked what I was doing.
Yeah,
and
I
was
assume it was you, yeah.
Being a decent human being and following the rules of the road, using my signal. I use my signal first. I then check to see if the road is clear, and it is clear. And then as I start swerving in, Mr. Fast and Furious comes up right in that same lane, honking like crazy. I have to swerve out of the way. He swerves, and he keeps moving in and out of traffic. I'm like, oh, my God. Almost died on the road.
Yeah, I was really rushing to get here. I'm sorry. I could have given you a better warning when I passed you.
You're the worst.
I thought I was going to be late, but turns out he was late. I'm here for 2 hours doing push-ups in the bathroom, trying to get my pump on. Is my seat higher than Wesam's too? I want to make sure my seat's higher. I'm just joking, obviously. I gotta make sure I'm taller. Anyway.
Oh, man. Good to see you, man.
See you too.
How's life?
Terrible. It's fine. No, it's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah,
Is
I'm
it?
super happy. No.
You're really upset.
No, it's good. No, I'm not. No, yeah, no, you're upset.
I'm
You're
upset. That'll soon go away. But are you really
No, I'm
happy
not. I'm happy with my life.
You're
Yeah.
happy with your life?
Yep.
Okay, good.
So we can end the podcast. We're
All
good.
right. Thanks for tuning in. Play us out, Peyton.
Episode something.
Episode something. Oh, man. How's stand-up?
Great. I run a show, the Hollywood Improv. It's called Secretly Trashed. There's 7 comics, and one is secretly wasted, and the audience guesses who it is. And it's supposed to be oh, I wonder who it is, and the guy comes on hammer oh, it's that guy.
Oh, so it's obvious.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's mainly the crowd going crazy and drinking, we pass out shots and stuff. So it's like a party, and then there's a big after party at the Hollywood Improv after the show.
Oh, that's great.
But we have tons of big comics who did it. Craig Robinson got wasted on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people have. It's a really fun show. Rick Glassman does it all the time. Amir K, Michael Enoshi. A lot of people.
Yeah, we haven't. We had Michael Enochi on our last Guys Night episode as a guest, and then we haven't had Craig on in a while.
Yeah.
But he was great.
And Craig Conant's also very funny. Let's name all the funny Craigs out there.
Oh, I thought you said Craig Conant in the
Craig
first
too.
time.
No, Craig Robinson is from The
sorry.
Office.
Oh, that's
and then
right.
Craig Conant is also. He's on our show 4 times. He's so funny.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rick Glassman's great. His podcast is incredible.
I love everything about Rick. Yeah.
It's heavily edited. I wonder if he definitely has an editor. There's no way he's doing all
You're
that
doing
animation,
right, during the podcast? Like take your shoes off? You're not?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we are. We are now.
This is I'm pooping on me right now.
That's in our budget.
Well, look at this other budget. You have a whole desk right here. We got
Yep.
some coasters. Have you shown? You got James Dean on that? That's really cool. We got some well water, deep well water. Well water doesn't sound appetizing. Hey, you want water that's at the bottom of a deep well? No, that's sounds moldy, and there's a child under there who's haunted.
Have you had deep ocean water?
No, I wasn't on some submarine.
No, deep ocean. There's a bottled water where they get the water from deep in the ocean.
And you drink, you're like, this is salt. This is terrible.
That's what I'm assuming. It goes through some filtration process, but I'm like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
What other minerals are you getting?
Yeah, just more fish poop that sinks to the bottom.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We should be sponsored by Deep Ocean Water. Big Ocean.
Before we continue on,
Where are we continuing?
well,
we started. There's nothing to continue.
Oh, there's so much more. Okay. No, our overseas intern Letitia was informing me because she gets hyped up on all of our conspiracy theory talk as well, and she was telling me about this asteroid that has been heading towards Earth that she's been really excited reading about, and it's called Apophysis, which is like basically destroyer of worlds. Great.
Oh, what a name! Who gave it that?
The people who found it, I guess.
Wow.
Not really sure. So I decided to do some research on my own on this, and what she told me is it's gonna pass. It's the closest asteroid of its size to pass as close as it will towards Earth in like 7,500 years, and it's over 300 yards long, which is apparently huge, and it'll be in between the moon and Earth.
Whoa,
That's pretty
in
close.
75 years.
7,500 years.
Oh, okay.
We
We might be around by then.
We might
depending
be.
on how technology changes.
Now she was thinking like there's all these like conspiracy theories and like people thinking like it's gonna destroy the world, other stuff. It's gonna bring bad omens, but from what I've read from my scientific research, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, Letitia, it will be all right. There's nothing. It's not gonna hit Earth. There's no.
Humans will destroy Earth way before 7,500 years.
We will.
It'll be a terrible place. You're like, I want to go on that asteroid. As it's passing by, you're like, let me leave this planet and hop on this asteroid to head out.
How many years do you think we got left?
There's so many alien stuff happening right now.
Yeah, so many.
There's like in the Miami Mall, everyone's like freaking out about. And I think the aliens are more like, let's get out of this planet. Like we've been here for hundreds of thousands of years. We gotta leave. I would say over 100. I don't think we're ending soon. Yeah,
Okay.
I think technology will save us or destroy us. One of the two.
Okay. Yeah.
It really depends how AI goes. If the robots are like cool, then like, all right, we'll live longer. If they're
I don't think AI is going to take over. There's
Yeah.
no. I just feel like it's way too we're way too far away from it being sentient.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking soon. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like for yeah, and what is sentience also?
Yeah.
How are we really going to discover it? I think it's something special that only humans have.
And I really don't think it will turn on us, which is what you say before something turns on you. Trust it. They're smiling.
Fast forward to like 5 years from now, we're in like Armageddon, LA. Me and you are underneath like some. Yeah, me and you are like shooting robots. We're like, holy shit! Remember that podcast?
Wish an asteroid would get here faster. We gotta leave.
Oh shit!
What about you? Do you think? I think global warming will be way worse before AI is.
I don't know, but I hope so.
You hope it ends soon?
We need a reset.
Like, I'm
dude.
done. Yeah.
We really do need a reset.
Uh-huh.
The people in charge of everything are too fucking greedy, and they don't care about humans anymore, man. It's disgusting.
There's no government that likes its people.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're all
No.
just using. Yeah.
I love, and my favorite thing is when like it's not in the budget, and then like you read in the headlines the next month, it's like we gave away $20 billion to this military program.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
wait, what? Yeah, Congress voted on it. We're all good.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, we had it. We had the money.
Yeah.
And then you find out we don't have the money.
Yeah,
we're just getting
borrowing.
more. Yeah, and we're in debt.
I'm reading right now that we're in a recession kind of right now. We have 4 out of the 5 signals right now, and we all feel it. Everyone feels eggs are $40 and stuff. The only reason we're not is we need a negative GDP twice in a row, and the only reason we're not in negative GDP is because of all the government spending with military. Because of all we're sending money to Ukraine, it makes Raytheon and Lockheed Martin and like Boeing, they just go way up, and all that money is GDP growth. So we're doing a lot of government spending right now to prevent us from saying we're in a recession, because once that happens, everyone stops spending money.
And then what? What's going to happen after that?
And then, we'll save our money for a little bit, for like a year, and then,
Maybe we'll go into another big war, and that way we can like really the country
yeah.
resets in a good way. Isn't that what they say? After world wars, like the countries who win actually like benefit the most.
Yeah, the economy goes crazy during a war. Yeah, everyone's working in factories. You got kids, building bullets.
Where would you? Where were? What?
Where were you during World War II?
Where were you in World War II? If you were drafted, where do you think you would be placed? During the war, like front lines, or are you like fixing the cars?
Yeah, I feel like I'd be a mechanic. Like, this guy doesn't know anything about tanks or cars. Because I feel like the front lines are like the 18-year-olds. They're like, these guys are brave. I.e., they think they'll just live forever, and then they send them to the front line. And anyone who's like 23 to 40 of the draft, they wouldn't go that deep. But if they were, they'd be like, let's put them in.
That's scary to think about.
Desk.
Where do you think you guys would go, Alex?
I'd be a spy.
Oh shit!
Drafting spy. I don't want to be here, but I'm a spy now.
Damn, we are desperate if we're drafting spies.
I really don't want to be undercover, but
This girl's an actress. She can definitely do it. She knows how to play different characters.
Aren't you Meryl Streep? No.
I swear to God, I think that lady's Meryl Streep.
No, she's Russian. I'm pretty sure.
Peyton?
I'll be one of the videographers, photographers, just running around taking pictures of the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Which are now the main people targeted in wars is the journalists. If you say press, and they're targeting.
That's the fucking most worst thing in the world. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm dying. And then Peyton's just like, help. I can't. They told me to take pictures.
This is my job. This is my job.
Oh, that reminds me of the drummer boy in the Civil War, Revolutionary Wars.
Yeah.
Dude, worst position ever.
Yeah. Or the guy holding the banner, the flag. It's like when someone comes up to you, you're like, trying to hit someone with a flute.
Dude, that is crazy. Oh.
What about you? Did you already answer that? I forget.
I don't know, man. I don't know, special forces.
You get drafted for special forces.
I don't know. I want to do cool stuff. If I'm going to go to the military, I want to do the
thing
cool
is, the
stuff.
draft, if you enlist, you get to do the cool stuff. The draft is, you're
they're probably
shoveling
putting
poop.
me in the front. They're probably putting me in the front.
Yeah.
That baby face, put him in the front.
You get drafted to fly drones. You're like, oh, this is,
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's so dark.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of dark things, I've seen, because of the drone footage I've seen, they put the cameras on these drones that are like in the Ukraine war, and they're basically like, this is like brand new warfare where they just put bombs on
Just
drones
dropping
and-
grenades.
on people in the trenches. And Twitter, obviously Twitter's always had the craziest videos, but Instagram, I'm watching people die on Instagram
All day.
every day.
Yeah, every day I wake up and there's just kids dead on my feed in multiple countries. I'm like, jeez.
I've seen people's like brains explode on like motorcycle accidents, and I'm like, how is this?
Yeah, not flat. Yeah, meanwhile, I say fuck.
They're like, hey,
get him out! Shadow ban him!
it's not positive for the community.
Yeah.
Okay. My Instagram feed's a mess. I know we've talked about it before on the show, but it is a mess.
What's your feed like? Just drones? Just...
Well, don't want to say on air, honestly.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of crazy. I won't open up it in public. It's like, it's verging on it, very inappropriate.
Instagram, sometimes I'll like something once. One time I liked one weekend update video, and I went to my Explore feed, and there's just 40 weekend update videos. And I was like, this is all I get to watch now, which isn't that bad. It's better than people dying from grenades.
Yeah.
I clicked baby hippos one time. I sent it to my buddy, and then for like 3 weeks, all my sponsored ads were like, do you want to come see some baby hippos? And I was like, yeah.
That's nuts, dude. That's nuts.
How did they know?
I am enjoying my TikTok feed recently. Yeah, it's been a lot of conspiracy theorist stuff. Last week we talked about the Miami Mall aliens.
Yeah,
and it just amazes me how there are people out there that believe that 8 to 10 foot tall interdimensional aliens were there.
Right, Abercrombie Fitch.
Yeah. What are they doing at the mall?
Do you have a taller size? How does this make me feel?
Oh my gosh.
Does this shrink in space wash machines?
My gosh. I forget, whenever we worked on Awkward, did we were throughout the last season, but you didn't start off on the first two, right?
I was season 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were the whole time.
Yes, the whole time. I
What episode was your first season? I mean, first, was season 1, episode something?
Yeah.
What was the episode? Do you remember?
No, I know I did 2 episodes on the first season. Same thing for the second, and then it slowly started increasing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a brief thing on Twitter a while back where they were trying to bring it back, and like it was like somewhat trending for a while, and I'm like, they pretty much finished it out the last season. I'm like, where would they want to go? And then it made me think, where would you want it to go?
Community college. I mean, there's so much stuff about Theo and Cole's spin-offs too, of just like these guys like going to film school. There's tons of people pitching me ideas like, hey, you should send this to MTV. I was like, all right. Trust me, I've been emailing MTV for years. Giving them script ideas. Just info@mtv.com.
I don't think that's working.
They're reading them.
Yeah?
They're not replying.
There was a couple jokes like of the weirdest spin-offs, and it would be like my character and oh my god, Bo's character. They're just like roommates now in
Which would
college.
be hilarious.
Yeah, but they made my character normal. Like the last episode, he was just like, "I'm done being goth."
Yeah. No.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so I don't forget, and we can tell people who are listening live on Adobe Radio, your Secretly Trash show is every single week?
No, it's like we do it like every 5 to 6 weeks or something. So it's like eventually be once a month, but we're still doing like every 5-6 weeks. We have like our podcast we're like focusing on a lot now, and so like the next show is February 9th.
Okay.
Craig, who's on it? Rick Glassman's on it. Brent Morin's on it. Leela Mar's on it. Ahmed Al-Qadri's on it. Sarah Lawrence is on it. So it's a fun show.
And where's it at?
Hollywood Improv.
And they follow you on Instagram or Twitter, and they can get all the info.
At Secretly I mean, my Instagram and Twitter and all that is Monty Geer, MontyGeer, and then Secretly Trash has its own stuff, and that has So Instagram, YouTube, we started posting tons of like YouTube clips, and we have our own Secretly Trash podcast where we just hang out with the comics or actors or whatever and not get trashed. That's that one's not
So I wanted to ask you and get your viewpoint on it because you're in there in the trenches. Because of COVID, there was a large exodus of comedians
to Austin. Yeah.
And that's become a very flourishing scene there for comedy. And side note, remind me, I want to talk to you about Kill Tony if you watch that show at all.
I know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Our sponsor this week is Green Chef again, America's #1 meal kit for eating clean. What's really cool is Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something here for everyone. I love personally switching between the brands because it gives me more options, which I love, and switches up with what I'm feeling that month. Now, my listeners can enjoy both brands at a discount with me, 60% off plus 20% off the next 2 months. What I love about Green Chef is that they're nutritionist approved recipes, chef crafted, and they're fresh ingredients with nothing artificial. Recently, I got to try the spicy chicken and avocado wrap. Oh my gosh, holy guacamole, so good, easy to prepare. I made it in like less than 20 minutes, and I had leftovers. It was amazing. A lot of their options are quick and easy. They're protein packed, they're calorie smart. They've got Mediterranean options, keto, gluten-free, and plant-based for you vegans out there. And every Green Chef customer gets a free session with a registered dietitian so you can adjust your meals to what you personally need with a professional guiding you along the way. By the way, Peyton, did you know that they offset 100% of their delivery emissions as well as 100% of the plastic in every box? Plus, nearly all packaging materials are curbside recyclable in most areas in the US. And this is my by far top favorite thing that I have about Green Chef, especially now because money is tight. With Green Chef, you're reducing your food waste by up to 23% versus grocery shopping. What does that mean? More money in your pocket. All their meals, convenient, easy. You can make it in less than 30 minutes. Sometimes some of those meals, you can make it in 20 or 25 minutes. I'm all about time. You know why? Because time equals money. To recap, Green Chef, you're getting fresh food, quality ingredients. You get an appointment with a registered dietitian to help you with your food goals and weight goals. I'm telling you, this is a great deal. And this is what they're giving to Wesam's World listeners. Go to greenchef.com/60WeSam and use code 60WeSam to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. Again, go to greenchef.com/60WeSam and use 60WeSam to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. What's the vibe like at the? You said it's the Comedy Store or the
Hollywood Improv.
Hollywood Improv, yeah. What's the vibe like since those like the majority of the comedians kind of left LA? It's the same.
It's the
or is it
exact
different?
same. There's just so many comics in LA, and a lot of, I mean, like Joe Rogan. There are definitely some successful, like Tony Hinchcliffe and Joe Rogan who like left. A lot of them were people who were like, Austin's cheaper, so it's people who were having a hard time living in LA because it's so expensive. So they started the whole community out there, but it's just so many comics in LA. I've enjoyed it more because there's a little bit less. The Comedy Store has stopped doing crazy. So many people used to go there for like Kill Tony and Potluck, and now there's not this massive hundreds of comics who go there trying to get on. So it's much easier to perform at the Comedy Store. I wouldn't say much easier; it's pretty hard. But yeah, you just end up knowing a lot of people that like work there because you grew up with them in comedy, so your people start to get into these clubs and stuff and get you spots and stuff, and yeah, you get better obviously, so that's how you get more spots too. But
so the vibe's the same.
It's the same. Yeah,
Okay.
There's a little bit less, but it really is the same.
I was just curious because sometimes I'd listen to certain shows and I don't remember which episodes off the top of my head or anything like that, but they've some comics, now I remember, but I'm not going to mention his name. They said like, it's dead now, it's dead, and I'm like, oh, that's a bummer, because I'm listening to the show and I'm not there. I've gone there maybe like a couple times, but I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. But then you're telling me it's the
packed.
same.
It's not dead at all. It's still it's still lost. It's still the Comedy Store and the Hollywood Improv. The Hollywood Improv is the place that started stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
not the Hollywood Improv. The Improv, before the Improv, it was vaudeville. So it was like a vaudeville show would be like a juggler, a magician, a comedian, a singer. The Improv was the first place to have a back-to-back comedy show of all comedians. They're also the first place to have the brick background with just a microphone on stage because they didn't have enough money to cover the brick background or have a live band behind the comedian. So how we see stand-up today is because of the Improv. And then that place closed. That was in the 60s in New York. That's where like Seinfeld started and Larry David. And now the Hollywood Improv is the main place of the Improv. It's the headquarters of the Improv.
Well, that's good to hear then. Yeah, that it's still going and it's thriving.
Yeah, totally. It's like saying New York is no, New York and LA are still by far the biggest comedy scenes of the world. Yeah, Austin's not. It's doing great, but there's one club there, and they'll have indie shows. It's very indie scene. And the mothership, Joe Rogan's place, is a cool spot. Yeah, but it's still LA and New York are still stand-up capitals. Yeah, it's.
I've been curious. I feel like I want to, depending on how this year goes with acting, I kind of want to, because I'm from Oklahoma, Tulsa, but I kind of want to visit Austin just to kind of check it out, the vibe and everything. Not a fan of the weather though.
No.
Down there, it's
humid.
Yeah, it's like Oklahoma weather, and I don't like that weather at all. So that's the only thing that would like refrain me from wanting to go like permanently live there. But
I haven't done a lot of Austin stuff. I've done shows in Dallas before. Dallas is weird. I've done like comedy festivals there. And you go to Dallas. I mean, the whole thing is like you see where JFK was shot. There's like a big like X on the street. I think there's 2 X's where you shot twice. And then you go to the bars and everything's JFK themed. When they're like, "Hey, you want a headshot?" And you're like, "No, I don't want a headshot." And they're like, but it's like $6. And you're like, "All right, I'll get 3 headshots, please."
That's so inappropriate.
You want a sad Jackie? It's like, what is this?
See, it's so interesting to me how society becomes comfortable with something.
Yeah, with a terrible trauma for the country. Yeah.
Right. I know I've told this story before, but I was driving in Oklahoma at one point, and it was in front of Rima Church. I don't know if you guys remember Rima. It's a huge church, and they had like a big kids fair thing, and one of them was like those bouncy slides or whatever. It was Titanic themed, so it was the Titanic, and kids were sliding down it.
Those.
And I'm like, whoa, when is this okay? Like where people are like, you know what? Let's make it a playground. Where people died and
recently people died at the Titanic this year.
Well,
the submarine.
That's right. That's one of the stupidest things. I don't get that at all. Going inside that tight of a space and be like, we are underwater.
Yeah.
Can we see anything out there? No.
Yeah.
We can't.
We got some deep ocean water to drink from down here.
At least it was a quick death. Like if you're gonna,
Yeah.
well, actually no, because they were like, oh shit, we're in trouble. So the
Yeah, so the anxiety
waiting-
was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, they died fast, but they were way more stressed than your driving trip.
bro.
Like imagine being hours. It was like if not day, I forget how long it was, but yeah.
What if the only thing they can tell it's like, oh no, we're actually sinking, and at a certain point this thing's gonna explode.
It wasn't going up. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It wouldn't go back up. Yeah, and that's sound. And you're just in this like box with these other like billionaires or whatever.
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about that. Whoa, man.
I was reading the Titanic too. When you watch the movie and think about it, everyone's on the boat and there's like lights and stuff. But the real Titanic, the lights shut off. So the whole Titanic sank in pitch dark, So the whole boat's sinking and everything's dark. The hallways are dark, everything's dark. You jump off the boat, it's just dark so it's way scarier that the entire Titanic happened in pitch black.
By the way, that song goes hard. I re-listened to it recently. My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion. That song goes so hard. Really, like I wish we could play it right now. Near, far. I wish I could sing like her. What's the part where she's like really gonna? And wherever you are, and I know that the heart will go on.
Flute takes it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Now we're just repeating. Shit.
Once more, you open the door. Da, da, da.
Yeah, fuck, we can't play it, can we, Peyton?
No.
The budget.
we can't
We
play
can't
it.
even afford an animator to poop on us. How are we gonna?
Damn. Now I gotta listen to it on the way home. There's that one part where you're like, oof. Man, I remember when that came out, fun story. I saw that in theaters, and as soon as the film was over, I went out to the front, like where the entrance is, and threw up all over the sidewalk. I was feeling
From
very
just trauma?
No,
Or-
I was just sick. I just felt like I was getting sicker and sicker, and I think the anxiety of watching the film and everybody dying, and then I just
It's
threw
a
up.
3.5 hour movie or whatever. Yeah.
I did watch on the local news. Some people in Oklahoma were going to the movie theater daily, like 2-3 times a day, watching that movie.
That's great. That's so long. Yeah.
Like, what's happening
Yeah.
to you mentally? That
Yeah,
you're
that you have
so
to
attached
keep
to
seeing this. Yeah.
bro.
They're just turned on by DiCaprio.
I guess he looks great.
He was great in everything.
He was great.
Yeah.
He's great in everything.
God, he's sexy. We should have him on the podcast.
I want to talk to him about like the stuff that those A-list celebrities don't want to like really talk about. Like, come on. Illuminati? What's
Yeah,
no, I'm
yeah,
kidding. Oh, do you think there's Illuminati? Like, really, a secret club?
I think it's BlackRock and a few like businesses own everything. BlackRock bought like 70% of housing last year in LA. Isn't that great? Of homes, of single family homes, BlackRock bought 70% of all homes.
So that they can
Fact
rent
check
them out.
me. Yeah, so they could rent them out for $5,000, $6,000 a month or whatever. Yeah.
How is that legal?
It shouldn't be. It's crazy. Yeah, we should do something. I should stop emailing MTV about my awkward spinoff and email Biden.
What are we gonna do, man?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Peyton has a lot of investments in BlackRock.
In BlackRock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a BlackRock guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm getting so rich. So rich
He's laying
from
low.
being a bad person.
Yeah.
It's great.
Dude, you so are.
Yeah.
You so
I'm
are.
so what?
You so are. It's
So are
you.
what?
You so are BlackRock. That's you.
What's your favorite thing about BlackRock?
The money.
That's their favorite thing too.
The money. It's a mutual. We're great business partners.
I don't know if you know this about Peyton, but Peyton is a big Dead by Daylight player, and he uses mods a lot online.
No,
and cheats?
I don't.
You don't use mods?
No, I don't.
Okay, sorry.
You've never used a mod.
I've never used a mod.
Is it-
Mainly because I'm a console player. I can't. I can't.
He's tried.
That's not what the
I've
Reddit
tried.
page. There's a Reddit page about you.
There's a Reddit page all about me?
Is there really?
That's nuts.
I wrote it.
Did you make? You made it?
I made it. I'm sorry.
That's psycho behavior, dude.
It is. Can you imagine if I did? And you're like, who is this?
Why are you just out to get me, man?
No, I couldn't do that. Oh, that was my chair.
Is that one of those horror video games?
Yeah.
Is it? It does scare you? Do you have to like listen? What's the game where you can't make a noise, and if you do, like you lose?
It's a lot.
Oh yeah,
Lot.
there's a
Is that
new one
crazy?
that came
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But you can make a noise in this game.
Yeah. Oh, you can make all the noises.
Oh, nice.
You can make all the noises to our. You just said that to our guests.
Whoops.
Oh man.
What's special about this one?
Oh, it's a multiplayer game. So one person
cool.
plays the killer, and 4
What?
people play survivors. And the survivors try to get out. The killer tries to kill him.
Do the survivors have weapons?
No, it is strictly
run?
running
Yeah.
and jumping.
Yeah, you can lay some traps. Correct.
Yeah, that's the killer.
What
yeah.
does the killer have? Just traps, or does he have a gun or anything?
Killer's got. There's a killer with a gun. Yeah, but they're every 3 months they're cranking out a new killer.
Okay.
And they've tried to, they haven't tried, they've succeeded. They get a lot of licensed horror icons. So, like, Chucky just got added to the game. Michael Myers is in the game. Freddy Krueger, like
Black
all
Rock.
of those people. Black Rock's in the game. They just instantly lose. Like, very overpowered.
Very overpowered. Very overpowered. It's just.
It's unfair.
It's very unfair. It's very unfair. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. It's just society. There's no way out.
Did you watch the Kill Tony New Year's Eve special?
I saw some clips online. I don't think I saw the whole special.
Okay. Do you watch the show religiously at all?
I like used to watch it. I would
Okay.
watch it live when it was in the Comedy Store.
Okay.
And then I watch clips, but I don't watch like the whole like YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's the most fair platform for
Uh-huh.
up and coming
Yeah.
stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
You know?
Some do. They should know. They should know. Yeah.
Very true.
Some people go and be like, I'm gonna not get made fun of.
Well, this was probably one of the most cringe-worthy performances ever.
Uh-huh.
So if you're not familiar, if you're listening or watching, you basically put your name into a bucket and like
With hundreds of people. It's a big bucket.
yeah, and you get randomly pulled up to do a minute of stand-up comedy. And if you're
Very
great,
hard to be funny in 1 minute. Yeah.
it is, but if you're
But yeah,
great,
yeah.
you get to open for some of the
Yeah.
comedians. You get to go to like, you know, some of them tour with them. Some of them become series
I've had
regulars.
friends who blew up after being on it.
Oh, that's awesome. Who do you?
I don't want to name. I don't like them that much. They're less friends and more people. As when I used to headline, they used to go before me. You know, they would like and now they're blowing up. I'm like, fuck, he's good. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we'll be right back. They still did it for the New Year's Eve thing, and it was in a stadium.
That's
It
cool.
wa-
Yeah.
It was there's thousands and thousands and thousands of
In
people.
Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they picked the name. I think it was the first one.
And you do a stadium, like you do 1 minute from a stadium.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
And she had never done stand up before.
Good start.
And
yeah.
and thought it would be a good idea, like be a fun idea to go up there, and she had prepared nothing.
She prepared nothing.
Bro, it was so awkward to watch, and what made it more awkward was you know usually Tony like rips them apart.
Yeah. He felt bad this time or something.
He was like, because the stadium was just like,
which is terrifying.
yeah,
She has PTSD.
bro. He was doing them a favor, especially when they started
Yeah.
bombing during the interview part. Usually he just like lets it go and like rips them apart. But because it's a stadium, he's like, okay, you know what? We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Just to help them not like kill themselves after
Yeah.
they've left.
I love some. I love Jeremiah Watkins. He's a friend of mine. He was in the. I mean, he's in LA now, so he's doing it way
yes.
less. He was the original.
So talented.
Yeah, he's great. I love when Shane Gillis does it. He's so funny. I mean, there's so many people I love on Kill Tony. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jeremiah, with all the characters they used to do,
Yeah.
they used to come. Are you guys familiar who Jeremiah is? He used to. They used to come on like a 3-band.
Yeah.
Basically, three.
Yeah, because he played the saxophone is how he got the gig. Yeah.
Yeah,
and he's a great stand-up too, and character actor.
Yeah, and then like literally every episode, they would go up every week with different characters, and then they would like commentate
Yeah.
on and make really hilarious jokes as the people would perform. on
As
top
character,
of
yeah,
as the
uh-huh.
characters, and then on top of that, they would play like music on the
Yeah,
fly, and I'm like,
yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
it's really incredible. The whole show as a whole just has evolved into something I think is really cool, and it ebbs and flows. Like it goes in waves, and where like I'm like, okay, this episode was okay, or this episode was great. But I think that's part of the process, especially with the regulars on the show. There have been weeks where they're like killing it every time, and then there's like now weeks where they're like their 1 minute is just getting a little weak, and it's tough to do what they do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Jeremiah is the Joker now in the animation series of all the DC stuff. He plays the Joker right now, which is pretty cool.
Whoa,
Speaking of character actor stuff, yeah.
that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, and he's really good. It's like spot on.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Peyton, pull that up. I'm kidding. We can't.
We're gonna get sued. So many cease and desist letters come into here every episode.
My gosh, it's just funny what I don't know if there's any way around it, because like when you commentate on something, that's obviously part of free speech. Like I want to commentate and give my perspective on this, but then like you can't monetize it to a certain degree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't think there's going to be another competitor against YouTube anytime soon, unless Spotify just goes, "Hey, we can put whatever you want on here." But I don't think that's going to happen.
Spotify pays so much less than YouTube. Like the YouTube artists who are making money make money. Spotify takes money from everyone. Snoop Dogg had over 1 billion views, and he made less than $45,000. And when he makes $45,000, it's like 20 because he has to pay his managers and publicists, and all that stuff and taxes. It's like you make 1 billion streams, and you can't even live off of that. Like that's so
I didn't know
Spotify
that.
takes all the money. Spotify, YouTube pays its people when you are doing well.
Alex, does Taylor Swift have a different deal with Spotify?
Well, let me put my Taylor Swift expert hat on. She actually, she doesn't have a different deal, but she's the reason why people actually make money off of Spotify. Because they would have been less. But she pulled all her music and said, screw you, no. And then they discussed and they brought it back. Because she got rights for like getting paid.
Because isn't Joe Rogan also with Spotify?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so some people do make a lot of money with
Yeah.
Spotify, but for just counting streams, you don't. Yeah. Weird Al made a whole thing about this year. He's like, Spotify had 1 billion streams. They could give me a sandwich. Thanks, Spotify. It's like, yeah. So if you're just counting the streams and you don't have a deal, it's terrible. Yeah. How much am I getting paid for this, by the way, the podcast?
Oh, a lot.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, a
Okay,
lot.
okay,
No,
okay,
dude.
okay.
We of
Oh my
course.
God, thank you.
I know your rate. Our fingers touched. That was weird.
Yeah.
It was just weird because it was just so light.
I was
It's like
it's not even on camera. They can't even see it.
well, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Peyton, please. Can you imagine the whole episode? I'm just trying to wrap it up. No, but seriously, Monty, everything good with you?
It is. Yeah, I'm really happy in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a hard book to read. That's
Yeah.
why. And you laugh, and sometimes people use the laughter as a
Oh, I am.
masking. Oh, great.
I still am doing that. But no, it's good. We're producing a movie right now. I guess I can't talk about it at all.
You do that every time you're on the show, by the way.
Yeah.
You have secret projects that you
We
can't
talk about. Yeah.
What's it about?
I mean, we're making. I can't say that part.
Okay, who's it with?
RJ Minnie's attached to it.
From Breaking Bad. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't talked to him in forever.
Yeah, we have another great director. He's not attached yet, but I mean, there's not contracts yet. It's probably the only reason I can't talk about it. But I love him so much.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's doing all his own stunts.
So there's
I joined Scientology.
Oh shit.
For Tom Cruise, I'm joking.
I have been on a new TikTok account about Scientologists, but it's not what you expect. There are people who stand outside the Scientology building who film the workers inside, but they do these like really like romanticized edits of these just workers there. And there's a couple. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know the account? They're like fan edits that people
Yeah, fan edit.
actors, but for Scientologist workers.
That's pretty funny. The workers are working for free too, I believe. If you join Scientology, you work for free. You give them all your money. Yeah, they don't pay income tax, sales tax, property tax. I think Scientology owns some of the most land in Los Angeles out of any company besides BlackRock. Because they don't pay taxes on anything.
Is Scientology Illuminati then? You think? Who knows?
No.
Yeah.
Got really quiet in
Scientology's
here,
its own
y'all.
little thing.
Y'all Scientologists?
No, but I live right next to them, so I got to be
You
careful.
do live right next
Everyone
to them.
in LA lives next to them. They're somewhere.
Well, no, like right next to the building.
Which one? Which Celebrity Center?
Oops. No,
big
the one
blue
in. People are gonna be like, "Oh, now I know where she lives."
Yeah.
No, the one over here down the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know where that one is. Yeah.
It's bullshit, man. Whenever I want to see it, I can't find it. Damn it.
You haven't liked it?
Oh, that's right. We can go in my likes.
You didn't go to your likes in the first place?
Yeah, I know.
He's just
I know. I'm
scrolling
sorry.
through Explorer like, I really hope it pops up. Oh my God.
He just
Grab
going through
war,
TikTok
war,
for 30
war,
minutes.
war.
Oh no, they might have deleted. Oh no.
No, is it gone?
Yeah.
Are you
fuckers-
sure?
Because it was a personal account. Maybe they got to her.
Maybe they. Oh, what?
Like you're harassing our workers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her name was
could-
Shannon.
Shannon, that's right. She works at the front of Scientology. Damn
Yeah,
it.
they have a very strong legal team, so they could have sent a lot of threats.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of letters after this podcast.
It's here. No. We got it.
Oh,
Oh, I can't play the music, but it's basically that. See these edits of random employees.
Oh, weird.
Very bizarre. Very bizarre.
And you're obsessed with that?
Yeah, because they do everybody there, and I'm like, who's making these?
Yeah,
Who's
how
like,
are you walking with? You must have a hidden camera or something. 'Cause I don't think you can walk in with a phone. I feel like
No, they're on the outside, but they're filming.
Oh, through the window or something.
Yeah. They go through the window. That's so crazy that big establishments like that, if you're part of a religion, you don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
We're still doing that.
Yeah. Both Facebook and Scientology not paying taxes.
I wonder how hard would it be if we started our own religion to not pay
Oh,
taxes?
dude, it'd be
Extremely
so easy.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do it. We could do what Scientology's doing, basically.
Yeah.
what's the premise?
You got too tall.
Oh, sorry. I got excited.
You gotta say taller. Yeah.
I got excited.
Raise my seat.
Okay, what would we call it? We're starting it now. On air. This is live. This is breaking news.
Damn.
Wesam's World is starting a new religion
I don't even get to think about it.
for tax purposes.
You
Are we-
can't. I don't.
we can't say that?
can't
No,
say
this is for faith and belief.
Oh.
and
Yeah.
a better life.
That's just a bonus.
Scratch that. Yeah, that's the bonus, but we're doing it for faith, belief, and I don't
Yeah.
know why I did that, but yeah, faith and belief. Here we go.
Better life.
We're gonna call
Because
it,
no
Don't
taxes.
forget the rest
It's a
of
better
my-
life because of no
Yeah.
taxes.
Oh, sorry.
That's the tagline.
we'll call it. Oh, I got the name. Transcendence.
Wow.
Wow, that was
Transcendence.
fast.
That was really fast.
Sounds like a
He's
TV
thought
show.
about it.
Oh, I remember I wrote a journal about it. It's like a really like.
He's about to recruit us for his real religion. He's been trying to push for months.
Oh, it's Transcendence. You guys don't know?
Oh, okay.
Come on, guys.
I have pamphlets right here.
What does the service at Transcendence look like?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Play some music, Peyton. In the edit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Find some royalty-free music.
The way you scoffed and rolled your eyes.
No. It wasn't. I legit paused and I looked around for a second, going like, "How? What am I gonna do? Where did I put the music?"
Hum. Start humming.
You said it so quickly. I second guessed. Like, do I have music on standby, ready to go?
Oh, humming. I like them. Hello. Welcome to Transcendence this evening. I'm so honored and blessed that all of you are here.
Very blessed. Very blessed.
Very blessed, very blessed. Very blessed, very blessed.
Very blessed. Very blessed.
Very blessed.
Blessed. I have no taxes. Very blessed.
Very blessed, very blessed. We must remember that during hard times, it is we together that can transcend and become something better than the circumstances around us. And with our special guest today, let us all transcend and become one with Monty Geer. Very blessed, very blessed.
Very blessed.
No
Very
taxes.
blessed.
No taxes.
That actually kind of scared me how quickly our little catchphrase, very blessed, very blessed.
Yeah.
That,
It's got a
We
ring
were just
to it.
on. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just in
A
it.
cult should pick that up. It's
Yeah.
got a good, yeah.
I like that a lot. Oh, dude.
You like your fake religion a lot. I felt so much power immediately.
I like that feeling.
Yeah.
And saying that.
People just copying everything I'm saying.
Yeah, and I like being able to control people. Like, it just makes me happy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can make you do whatever I want.
Yeah. You're in charge of my life.
Yes. Thank you. Very blessed. Very blessed.
Very blessed. No taxes.
I wish we could have merch of me in the front just like this. And just says very blessed.
Very blessed, very
blessed. No taxes.
Yeah, on the back.
No taxes. Oh, play us out, Peyton.
You're almost there.
You're almost there. Hang in there, bud.
We're for real. He's like, oh shit.
He's been texting us like behind. He's like, how much more time
Is
we
he
got?
mad at me? This guy has no stories. He said.
Oh shit. Tell us about your podcast, dude.
It's called Secretly Trashed.
Okay.
It's good. It's me and Sam Mamagani, who's the co-host of Secretly Trashed with me. We just started it. We've had like 8 episodes logged so far.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Well, you're like, this story sucks.
I keep wanting to say very blessed.
Yeah, you can say it.
As we're doing it, and I'm like, wait a minute, has this taken over for real?
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's no longer a bit.
it really
it's an
is.
intention.
Part of my body believes it. Oh, okay, all right. Back to Wesam's World. Here we go.
That was good. I mean, yeah, and the podcast. The one thing is we post clips of the drunk comic too on the YouTube channels and the Instagrams, not the Instagrams.
Oh, that's great.
Which are funny to watch someone
I saw a clip of the first episode, or part of the first
with
episode.
Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Great. He's doing really good.
I
Yeah,
haven't
he's on
talked to him.
SWAT right now. He's done like 12 episodes or something on SWAT on CBS.
Great. Good for him.
Yeah, he's happily married. Yeah. What's
Well,
that?
he said happily.
Some people are unhappily married. It's LA. A lot of people are unhappily married.
All right. I just like the way you emphasize it. That's,
I was just thinking what was going on. Yeah.
oh, really, how is he doing?
He has a stock company that's doing really well. They sell
What?
Pilates socks. I don't want to send his. It's called Soul.
You just said
I was like, well, let me help his brand. Him and his wife, they sell Pilates socks, like grip socks.
I thought you said stocks.
They sell stocks, BlackRock stocks.
It all
That's
comes
how
back.
you make money.
I literally thought you said they have a stock company and they sell Pilates stocks. And I'm like, what?
Big market.
So niche.
Very market.
Very
Very
blessed,
blessed.
very
They're
blessed.
loaded.
Yeah. You don't understand how many startup Pilates companies there are. So many IPOs.
Wow, okay. Okay, Pilates socks.
Socks, yeah.
They have a grip.
They have a grip sock, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you still do I don't know, I'm gonna say taekwondo. Mark used to do some sort of
I used to do taekwondo.
jiu-jitsu? Okay.
I'm still doing jiu-jitsu,
Okay.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Yeah,
Do you wear socks in that?
absolutely not.
Okay. What if they're grip socks?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Yeah.
You're barefoot?
Yeah, barefoot.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I'm sure for Pilates it's great.
Yeah, you don't want to wear grip socks.
You don't want to wear grip socks in jiu-jitsu.
All right, I was trying to open a whole new market for him, but
Yeah, I don't
didn't
think it's
work.
gonna work out.
It didn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? It's crazy how sometimes your foot can get stuck in somebody's gi, or like somehow, like if you're not wearing
So
the proper.
porno starts. Oh, my foot's stuck in your gi. You don't watch those porns? All right. Screw you guys. Sensei, my foot is stuck. Where's it stuck? All right. Continue your story. So very blessed. So you're saying your foot gets stuck in someone's gi. But if you had a grip sock, it would get stuck even more.
Oh shit! I just like seeing you trying to get out of the hole.
I'm living the hole, baby. I'm happy in this hole. Swimming around.
Oh, it's crying.
It's a deep ocean. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Very blessed.
Oh my god, very blessed, very blessed. What were we talking
I
about?
want to hear about what your foot gets stuck in someone's gi.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, sometimes if you're not wearing the proper shirts or like pants or shorts, like your foot gets stuck, and then you have a really big risk of injury of like breaking your ankle or your wrist. That's all I was gonna say.
Do you do it every week?
Yeah, at least a couple times.
You did it
times
for
a
like
week.
a decade, like a while.
No,
right?
I just started jujitsu like a year ago.
So what were you doing before? I thought you were doing some sort of martial
Taekwondo,
arts.
and then
Okay,
I taught yoga for a little bit, and
Okay.
I've been doing yoga for a while, so
You still
I've
teach
been
yoga?
active, you know me.
I was naming fighting. They're like, oh, yoga.
I've done martial arts before though for a long time.
Yeah, I thought you had been doing it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Wait, what was the point of that?
Go on.
Wait,
I don't know. Let's change this topic.
all right, let's talk about stocks.
Yeah.
Pilates stocks.
Yeah, or BlackRock or Pilates.
I don't know.
Where you gotta make more money?
Oh man. So Nico's doing good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Nico.
No, come on, man.
He's doing great.
Let's call him up. Yeah. Can we call Nico? Do you think he remembers me?
He's having a party right now. We can call him though. You don't want Nico. It will ruin the ratings. What can you not say
Now
on the
I wanna
podcast?
call- now
you
I
can call him if you want. Of course you remember.
I don't-
I saw
I
him
don't have his
yesterday.
number.
I was told him. You want to call him?
On the show, yeah.
Sure. How can we? Do we have the technology to do that? It's call.
That's okay.
We don't
Peyton's
have
giving me
to.
a.
It'll be a
Paige-
long.
I didn't give you anything.
Oh, I thought you were shaking your
Give me
head
the
like.
finger.
it's
Or
hard to
just
do.
Yeah.
hold your phone.
Yeah, we just.
Yeah,
Let's
fine.
not
We
do
don't
it.
know.
It'll be drowned.
Well, what's his phone number?
You want me to say? What's his address?
Yeah, I haven't. The last time I saw Nico, I took a picture with his dog and threatening that if people didn't watch Awkward, that we were going to do something to the dog.
Yeah, and that was 4 years after Awkward ended.
Was it?
I don't know. I was joking.
No, I was like, shit. No, I think it was during the last season.
Uh-huh.
It was during the last season. I hope so.
Have you seen anyone else? Have you seen Brett or anything?
Brett works here.
He's an intern here for your podcast. Brett works for your podcast.
Yeah, it's crazy. No,
He's the valet. That's the guy I gave my keys to.
Did you see that guy outside? When we walked in? Yeah, that was him.
Oh, okay.
He's doing okay. No, he has the Brett Davern show.
Yeah,
Every
totally.
morning
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
I talked to him recently. I was gonna.
Yeah, and then who else? That's about it. I haven't talked to
Is
anybody
Bo
else.
or anything? I've talked to Bo sometimes. I haven't seen him recently.
I haven't seen Bo in forever or talked to him.
And
Forever.
you see Jillian a lot because we had the same publicist forever.
Okay.
So like even post Awkward, we're at press events all the time.
Jillian.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I haven't seen Jillian. Yeah, nobody actually. Ashley, Ricards? No,
Yeah, I haven't. No one's seen. Yeah, I haven't seen her.
I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did a movie.
Okay. 8 movie or a movie?
A movie. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw her post it once. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know. Oh, I wanted to get your opinion about this. You watch Dudesy at all?
Doonesy?
Dudesy.
Oh no.
Will Sasso
No.
podcast where it's
No.
AI
This
generated.
is a dead end. No, I have not seen
Sir?
Doonesy.
What a terrible.
You keep asking me. I'm like, don't go down this hole. I don't know what we're talking about.
No, it's that time.
To what, leave?
Our show has ended on IW Radio for the day, but you can
Yeah.
continue to watch the whole entire show tomorrow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Make sure you follow us at all social media platforms at Wesam's World, and follow at Monty Geer to check out his latest stand-up shows and
Secretly trashed.
Secretly Trashed, and when his next court date is coming up.
Yeah, multiple. I have so many.
So many.
So many. It's hard to keep track.
All right, tune in.
So we ended on Doonesy, the live. That was a terrible end to the live.
It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
what
what's
is it?
Doonesy?
It's Dudesy. No,
It's a cute
Dudesy.
Dune movie.
No, it's Dudesy. It's a podcast.
Okay,
It's AI generated in terms of they have an AI program that's gone through Will Sasso and his co-hosts' lives, and it generates questions and bits for them to perform. What they've done recently, it's been getting a lot of attention, is the AI program that you're able to do now. It's generated an entire 1-hour George Carlin special from Post.
Wait, is that the AI doing George Carlin?
Yeah.
I've read about that. Out of any comedian who's ever lived, George Carlin the most would hate that he's coming back as AI. Out of anyone, he would hate it the most.
Yeah, I just want to get your...
And that's Dudesy. That's my opinion, is George Carlin wouldn't like it.
Yeah. They got a lot of attention on it.
So what, George Carlin's like on the podcast?
No.
I mean, like, here's what you can't say on a podcast. Here's the 7 words you can't say.
No,
I
no.
thought that would do better. No one else laughed in this room.
Uh-oh.
down.
I'm waiting for it. That's gonna be the clip. Okay, make sure you get that down. Timestamp it. Monty, it's okay.
So wait, is he on the pod? I'm confused.
So, I think on their Patreon they had the 1 hour special and their reaction to it available.
He does a stand-up special, or he's on the podcast?
It's a 1 hour video. Like, let's say I'm Will Sasso, you're the co-host, and they're watching the special, and it's not George Carlin like moving. It's like AI generated photos on the topics he's discussing, as well as his AI generated voice with the AI generated
doing stand-up.
Doing stand-up for an hour.
Is it good?
Well, no, but I mean, it's not like it's good enough.
Clunky George Carlin written. Oh,
no, it's not clunky. It's it's better than some people's stand-up.
yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part.
It should go on Kill Tony. The AI 1 minute would crush.
Oh my gosh. It would be a lot better than some of the 1 minutes that have gone up there.
So is it just taking like George Carlin like writing styles and just slightly changing the verbiage, or is it?
Imagine if you have to listen to it. It's not
Play it.
excuse me. It's not taking his old jokes and hashing them. No. This is brand new 1 hour, in his tone, in his voice, in the way he would make jokes and set them up, and the some of the intricate, condescending or like sarcastic nature, and then also the philosophical elements of Carlin's jokes.
That's interesting.
You should check it out. I'd love to know what you think.
And did you ever laugh out loud watching it?
No.
Okay.
I only watched a little bit of it because I mean, they're watching it in horror that this thing is being produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary what AI is. I mean, we had a whole strike about it.
We did?
Yeah, SAG did.
Oh, I was working during that whole time.
Podcast strike.
There was actually stuff on the podcast we couldn't talk about.
Yeah, any TV and movie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nico episode on our thing, we shot the whole thing. The strike happened next week, so I just sat on Nico's episode for like a year, whatever, 9 months after the strike was.
Probably wasn't that good.
It wasn't. And what, Nico's episode? Now it's trash.
I figured.
If we had AI Nico, woo, it would have crushed.
You know what? Just to cause some controversy, I think AI Nico is better than real Nico.
Yeah, me too.
And I think AI Nico would actually buy Pilates stocks.
I think so too. Yeah,
and make money off of it.
BlackRock and Pilates. Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Okay. At Monty Geer.
Would you?
Okay.
Are we ending right now? I was gonna ask.
No. Go ahead. Last one.
Would you ever watch any AI movie or actor or anything like that? Like, besides like being judgmental on it, like, would you be like, oh, this is a movie made by AI, let me watch it?
Bro, you're asking the worst person this question because I just watch clips from most things. So there's no way I'm watching a whole AI movie.
No, I wouldn't either. Yeah. All right, glad we ended on that. That was fun.
All right.
Is this plane being picked up right now?
Oh, yeah.
Mics? Oh, yeah, good. That's my flight. I gotta leave. I don't know. God, I've been bombing some jokes recently.
I love. By the way, I want to laugh at most of your stuff, but I like not laughing.
Yeah, it's funny.
Just to see what happens with you.
The pain.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
This actually went by really quick.
Yeah.
Cool. Play us out, Peyton. All right, that's the show. Make sure you check out Monty Geer's Secretly Trashed every month ish. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, bell icon. It helps with the algorithms. Comment below. Comment your favorite conspiracy theory.
And buy some BlackRock stocks.
Yeah, BlackRock.
It's a great company. Really great for America.
And follow us on all our social media platforms. Excuse me.
Social
Peyton
political.
Grufix, at Peyton Grufik, and his YouTube show, his separate YouTube show, DBD Opinions. We actually did a video together recently, which was hilarious. Alexandra Gorski as well. Wesam Quiche and Adobe Radio. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye.